what you're witnessing right now isn't a relentless barrage of jet-propelled bombardment, nor is it a fireworks display. It's precisely the systematic remote mine-laying process of Zemledeliye, seeding the enemy's land with hundreds of deadly mines, creating mass graves for any vehicles or living beings daring to tread. ISDM Zemledeliye stands as the top contender today in the top 4 most perilous remote mine-laying systems. Yeah, if you've been keeping up with the recent conflict between Russia and Ukraine, the name Zemledeliye probably rings a bell. Heck, many folks see Zemledeliye as a game-changer on the battlefield, potentially threatening the success of Ukraine's counter-offensive. Well, it's not exactly rocket science when you look at the area densely covered with mines, from anti-tank specialists to anti-personnel mines. These are the masterpieces churned out by the Zemledeliye system in just a short span of time. And if you're still skeptical, just remember that the Russian remote mine-clearing vehicle is armed with up to 50 launch tubes of 122 mm caliber. Each one of them packs anti-tank and anti-personnel mines along with solid fuel rockets. The whole mine-clearing vehicle, Zemledeliye, is built on the chassis of an 8A8 KAMAZ 6560 military truck, including a cabin for the crew, with full communication and firing activation systems. When using Zemledeliye, Russian soldiers don't have to get close to the target, risking their lives with enemy fire. All they need to do is pick a spot for the launch vehicle about 5 to 15 kilometers away from the minefield and hit the button. Then the rocket-propelled mines will simultaneously launch mines straight into the battlefield. One of the unique features of Zemledeliye is its automatic flight path. Preparation, timing, and activation location of the rocket's booster, as well as the self-destruction parameters of the mines. It can also automatically calculate the remote mine-laying area, share mine and minefield data with commanders and other combat vehicles, build digital map complexes of mine positions to transfer to other units to avoid casualty risks for allies, before launching the rocket with mine ranges, with calculation time and control mechanism, where intelligent mines will switch to standby mode. At the same time, each mine is equipped with programmable self-destruct devices, as they only stop operating or self-destruct when the mission is over, ensuring safety for soldiers and civilians after the end of the battle. As soon as the mission is accomplished, the crew can immediately withdraw or move to another area to carry out further tasks, at speeds of up to 90 km/h within a range of 1,200 kilometers. This not only enhances mobility, but also makes it difficult to be ambushed and destroyed. So, it's no surprise that the influx of a large number of combat vehicles has led Western military analysts to conclude that Zemledeliye is equipped for Russia's engineering units, not artillery, but is just as effective as artillery. This mine-clearing system poses a threat to Ukraine's counter-offensive. Zemledeliye allows for rapid mine clearance. By setting up remote minefields, the Russian military has created battlefields littered with obstacles, turning any enemy assault into a tragedy and threatening heavy weapons systems. For example, a Leopard 2 tank has front armor robust enough to withstand modern anti-tank missiles. But still, they're just 21st century tanks. If they encounter a few heavy anti-tank mines from Zemledeliye while moving, the fate of these expensive vehicles can only be shattered into pieces. An example supporting this assessment is the counterattack conducted by the 47th Mechanized Brigade of Ukraine in early June near Rabotino in Zaporizhzhia province. They couldn't bypass the minefield set up by Zemledeliye and lost 2 Leopard tanks and 16 M2A2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles. Notably, among the types of anti-tank mines deployed from Zemledeliye, the name PTKM-1R stands out. PTKM-1R. This is a type of mine designed to target specific criteria such as noise and ground vibration. It allows for direct targeting of armored vehicles while bypassing civilian vehicles. The sound and seismic sensors of the PTKM-1R have an operational range of about 250 km to detect targets from a distance. Then, the mine will fire when the tank advances within a 50 meters radius. The projectile will ascend towards the target, using thermal and radar sensors to detect armor, then activate the penetrator to target the thinnest armor-plated part of the vehicle's roof. One of the biggest limitations of remote mine-clearing methods is that the mines will not be as carefully disguised as manually installed methods. However, for most tank crews, they often face limitations in visibility and cannot avoid even when mines are on the ground. Infantry accompanying the armor can help detect and clear mines, but significantly slow down the advance and provide conditions for the enemy to prepare ambush defenses. Even when mines are detected, the attacking side doesn't have many options. They either wait for engineers to clear the mines, losing momentum, or risk traversing the minefield and suffering casualties, or detour and potentially fall into the defensive ambush of the opposing side. Additionally, the strategic use of Zemledeliye at dense frequencies also allows Russians to mine areas already cleared, hindering withdrawal efforts or increasing pressure on units trapped in minefields. After suffering severe losses, the Ukrainian forces have been continuously seeking ways to destroy as many Zemledeliye units as possible. Videos show the destruction of attacked Zemledeliye units, but as of now, this hasn't been enough. The Russians still possess many of these assets and won't hesitate to deploy them en masse to supplement the destroyed systems. This clearly poses a major disadvantage for the Ukrainian army, as their counter-offensive gradually turns into a war of attrition, with the numerical, material, and manpower advantage leaning towards the Russian military. Recently, to enhance the self-defense capabilities of Zemledeliye, the Russians have integrated 3 smoke grenade launchers on both sides of the control cabin, allowing it to camouflage and retreat if faced with unfavorable battlefield conditions. Clearly, the presence of these Zemledeliye units on the battlefield will be a nightmare for Ukraine or any other adversaries. However, this doesn't mean the Western world cannot develop similar systems capable of countering Zemledeliye. Right in Poland, a neighboring country of both Russia and Ukraine, plans are underway to deploy a new generation mine launching system from this weaponry. It boasts features comparable to the Russian product, known as BAOBAB-K. This is also the second item that military enthusiasts want to introduce to you in today's video. As of now, the BAOBAB-K mine clearing system remains quite unfamiliar, even to military enthusiasts. This is because the name has only gained widespread recognition in the public media since June 14, 2023, after the Polish Deputy Prime Minister approved a contract to supply at least 24 of these vehicles, carried out by the defense contractor Huta Stalowa Wola, HSW. According to available information, the BAOBAB-K will utilize an 888 heavy-duty truck chassis, specifically the Yelks 662D 43 wheels, capable of reaching speeds of up to 85 km/h, with an operational range of 1,000 ton-kilometers. Regarding the mine launching system of the vehicle, we can see significant differences in the arrangement between BAOBAB-K and Zemledeliye. Instead of having 2 basic racks like Zemledeliye, Polish engineers have equipped it with 6 modules, each containing 20 launch tubes, with each tube capable of loading 5 mines. Thus, the BAOBAB-K can carry 600 mines of various types. This system can deploy standard minefields from 30 to 90 meters wide and up to 1,800 meters long. Essentially, BAOBAB-K also has similar functionalities to Zemledeliye. However, being designed later, BAOBAB-K incorporates NATO countries' technology, so the Polish mine-clearing vehicle will be integrated with modern communication equipment, along with an extremely advanced automation process. As a result, with just 2 crews deployed to operate the entire system, they only need 22 minutes to complete a mine-clearing operation. The most dangerous anti-tank mines used in BAOBAB-K bear the designation MN-123, utilizing a magnetic sensor fuse to detect passing vehicles. When detonated, this type of mine produces a powerful explosion capable of penetrating a vehicle's underbelly armor with an approximate deviation of 0.3 men. However, before the entire batch of 24 BAOBAB-K vehicles is handed over to Ukraine, the combat effectiveness of this equipment remains only in the form of manufacturers' announcements. Therefore, in the modern era, if someone wants to mention another mine-clearing vehicle that could rival the Zemledeliye system. One can only think of the second name in today's video, which is the Volcano from the United States. In fact, the Volcano is not just a mine-clearing vehicle like Zemledeliye, but an automatic mine-clearing system developed by the US military in the 1980s. Depending on the mission requirements, it can be mounted on various vehicles, typically tracked chassis like the M548, or tactical trucks like the M977HZ, containers, or UH-160 helicopters. However, the version used for helicopters will be slightly customized towards compactness and lightweight. The mission of aerially deploying mines in a carpet-like manner will also become much simpler and more intriguing. On the ground, both the M548 and M975 chassis are rugged, inexpensive transport vehicles that are easy to use and repair. They have proven effective not only in the United States, but also in countries like Egypt, Greece, Turkey, Israel, and South Korea. This overall convenience has opened up potential for Americans to introduce this mine-clearing vehicle to potential customers worldwide, especially after witnessing the remarkable effectiveness of minefields in the Ukrainian battlefield. In the US, the preferred setup is the Volcano system on the M975mm chassis. Even with 4 of these support stands, it can still move at speeds of up to 100 km/h over distances exceeding 450 km. The Volcano uses the standard M87A1 mine box, weighing around 13.7 kg. This system employs pre-packaged containers with 6 to 7 anti-personnel mines or anti-tank mines. If you're watching on the screen, in just a few minutes, a Volcano mine clearing team can clear up to 960 mines over an area 1,100 meters long and 120 meters wide. The US mine clearing system also features control over launched mines and battlefield self-destruction mode, making it no less effective than recent releases. Therefore, in many US military training exercises, Volcano systems are often used to illustrate how to establish enemy minefields with smoke grenade mines. Consequently, the US also has to find ways to neutralize minefields, allowing vehicles to pass safely and discerning enemy intentions based on their mine-clearing positions. You might not know that in December 2022, 4 months after the incident, the Speaker of the US House of Representatives visited Taiwan, and the island ordered Volcano complexes along with 14 mine-launching trucks, logistical support, and related services, with an estimated value of up to $180 million. Taiwan's action is seen as a response to the infiltration exercises and the overt intention of mainland China to attack and unify the territory. Many experts believe that this choice will be very useful for Taiwan, as they are poised to face a large-scale invasion from mainland China. At that time, Volcano systems will be fully deployed to clear minefields in about 10 coastal areas suitable for landing. While minefields are not for proactive attack, they will delay the enemy's advance and serve as a vital additional defensive measure to protect the flanks of Allied units from potential rear-end attacks. Despite their high mobility and adaptability, remotely operated mine-clearing systems mounted on fragile wheeled chassis like Volcano or Zemledeliye pose a risk of becoming prime targets for raids if the enemy can access the vehicles within a suitable distance. Just a few types of rocket-propelled grenades are enough to send the entire crew home through the window. This has prompted engineers from the Uran railcar manufacturing plant to develop a versatile mine-clearing vehicle, the UMZG, for the Russian military. Compared to all similar systems worldwide, the UMZG boasts superior durability, as it is the only mine-launching vehicle built on the chassis of the main battle tank T-72, raising its combat weight to 43.5 tons. Thus, its mine-clearing capability also enjoys excellent terrain-crossing ability and can move at speeds of up to 60 km/h. To be more cautious, the Russians have also added 12.7mm machine guns, RPG-resistant bar armor, and 4 rocket launchers on both sides of the vehicle's hull. Therefore, if unfortunate circumstances arise on the march, or if the crew members in the vehicle compartment are unexpectedly approached by enemies with heavy artillery or rocket launchers, they have weapons at their disposal to push back the enemy. the entire roof deck is equipped with 9 launch racks installed in 3 longitudinal rows, capable of holding a total of 270 mine bags to launch over 1,000 anti-tank mines, POM-2, and 270 anti-tank mines, PTKM-1R. Basically, the operation of this system is not much different from its predecessor, the Zemledeliye mine clearing vehicle. However, due to the limited space of the tank chassis, it can only create a minefield 240 meter wide, 50 mehin deep, with a firing range and maximum mine spread of 40 minilengths. Nevertheless, it will be equipped with highly advanced and convenient electronic systems. Before operation, the minefield parameters are entered into the computer on the vehicle. Then, the system automatically launches mines until the starting line and maintains the necessary distance between the mines, even as the vehicle changes its speed. Especially, each UMZG vehicle is integrated with a unified tactical control system, allowing the map of the terrain to be transferred to the commander for minefield layout in a mode almost corresponding to real time. The emergence of systems like Zemledeliye, Volcano, and most recently, BAOBAB-K is indeed groundbreaking. The UMZG has industrialized the tactic of mine trapping, making combat operations riskier than ever before. As seen on the Ukrainian battlefield, in just over a year, both sides involved have turned it into one of the largest minefields in the modern world. Although most manufacturers claim that their products have self-destruct capabilities, what happens if, by chance, the system malfunctions or the launching vehicle is destroyed before completing the necessary steps for disposal? This has been a situation that has occurred many times in history, with mine accidents being highly regrettable for innocent civilians. So, in your opinion, does the emergence of modern remotely operated mine-launching vehicles exacerbate the current mine pollution situation? And do they deserve to be on par with the most dangerous defensive weapons in history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And now, goodbye, and see you again. Have a great day, everyone.